winner girl meal box, and I'm bringing you all the reviews on all of the meal kits. So any meal kit that you're interested in, any meal kit that you would like to know or see or learn more about, I got you. So today we're reviewing Gobble. So I signed up for Gobble and I got 2 boxes for 2 meals each for 2 servings. So I'm gonna go through with you all of the boxes, all the information, and give you the deets and the lowdown on what I thought about Gobble. So the first box I got a shrimp rondon meal and a Korean Vietnamese beef meal. So the shrimp rondon meal, I rated this meal a 5. I actually really loved the meal. I thought it tasted great. My boyfriend loved it, even though he didn't eat shrimp. He loved the curry. The portions were good. Everything was really good about it. The shaken Vietnamese beef, I rated this meal a whopping 3. It was good, but it wasn't great. So I also had a little issue with the snail. So I rated it a 3. I felt like also the vegetable didn't hold up for a long amount of time in the fridge till basically when I would have gotten my second delivery. It did not last as long. So I rated it a 3. In my second box, I went ahead and I got chicken. So I had Chickencacciatore with polenta. I tried to get something a little different, and I rated this meal a 2. It was just so salty. It really wasn't up to my standards, and I really didn't love it. So a 2. And the last meal I tried was shrimp fettuccine, and I actually really loved it. They put a lot of lemon in it, and that really brightened it up. They put some snap peas, so it was like, it had like a lot of depth instead of it just being like this heavy fettuccine dish. So I rated this dish a 4. So overall, in my terms of the food, I gave Gobble's taste a 3.5 out of 5. Gobble's claim to fame, or what they want to be known for, is that they create these 15-minute meals that are really easy, almost pre-prepped and ready for you to go. So most of the meals took me about 30 minutes on average. If you're more interested in exactly each meal and how long it took me and more of my thoughts on each meal, go ahead and check out my other videos. But for the sake of this video, let's just say I spent on average mostly 30 minutes. In terms of the time for cooking, it really wasn't 15. So I would give it under 30 for people that are fast, and maybe around 30 for people that are a little slower in the kitchen. In terms of cost, I got my first box for $20, and that was due to like a coupon code. And I pay for all of my meals, guys. This is all money coming out of my own wallet. Those are my coins, and I am not sponsored or given any free boxes or anything. So I spent $20, which is pretty good in terms of a coupon, because literally you're getting $10 for a meal for 2. But the second box was $62. So I really feel like it was $30, and that includes shipping. So all of my prices, when I put them, I will include the cost of shipping, because to me, that's just the cost for the whole service, right? For the delivery, for the food, everything. The delivery to me is part of the meal. So it's $30 for that meal that you're gonna make, okay? So that's a little much. So overall, in terms of cost, I rated Gobble a 2. In terms of likability and the overall, I guess I would say the overall likability of the app, of Gobble. Gobble doesn't really have an app, so you have to go onto their website, and I found it really hard to figure out how to cancel my subscription, which I felt like wasn't so great. Also, they put the cards in my first box. They put all the cards on top of the box, which I really liked, because I was able to take them out, separate them, and then put the food, all the food came in one bag, like one meal in a bag, which is really nice. So you could go ahead and grab that bag and just put it in the fridge, and then the meats were there, and then you just put those in the freezer. But some of the issues I had is, one, in the second box, the cards were actually in the bag with the food. So they were kind of like soppy and wet, and it just, I didn't prefer that. Then the second box, also my shrimp was busted. The bag was busted. For some people, that's just a complete loss. I really didn't complain to Gobble about it because I just kind of tried to rinse it off and then store it in my own Ziploc bag. And if you see my video on it, you could see the whole process. But I thought that was, honestly, that is their fault. So I kind of took off points for that. And really, majority of the points I took off was probably because they don't have an app. But a 3.5 is pretty good for a meal kit that doesn't have an app. My overall view of the actual company is just that you guys need an app. There's no way better I can say that. And then also, my other critique is all of the extras that they offer is just really pricey, and it seems unnecessary in terms of price. So I just kind of felt like all those like breakfasts and stuff, they just did not seem to add anything. So it just makes your website seem more clunky. And then also the fact that I have a hard time canceling my subscription, you know, I had to look in the frequently asked questions to find it. And that, to me, is just not user-friendly. What do I think that Gobble is good for? I think Gobble is really good for the people that want to cook, but don't really want to cook. You know what I mean? Like, you just want to put things together and feel like you were cooking. So that's who I think would be really good for Gobble. You just want to quickly put things together and then, you know, pop them in a pan and then feel like you cooked. But for the price that they're charging you, I just don't think it's worth it. And that's why for their time cooking, I gave them a 3.5 on the amount of time cooked. Who it's not good for, people that are on a budget. If you feel like, hey, I only have a set amount of money and I need to be kind of, I would say, frugal with my money, and I don't know if I want to spend a lot on my meal kits, then I don't think Gobble is for you. I don't think they're for families, because majority of the time I consider the more mouths you have to feed, the less money that you have to spend on things that you necessarily don't need. Like, not that Gobble you wouldn't need, but just that it's just expensive. But if you got money like that, I mean, I'm saying, I'm not trying to be in your wallet. If you got money like that, then you got money like that, you know. And then I really don't think it's good for people who want to learn how to cook. If you say, hey, I want to do this meal kit thing because I really want to learn how to cook, Gobble is not for you, because you ain't gonna learn how to cook. You just gonna put something in the pan real quick and then bim bam, you're out. So it's not for people that want to learn how to cook. But I think it is really, really good if you have the extra money and you don't want to spend a lot of time in the kitchen, but you do want these meal kits. Ratings. So 1 would be cost, and I gave it a 2. My second would be the time to cook, which I gave a 3.5. And my third would be on the actual taste of the food, which I gave a 3.5. And then my last criteria is on likability. So I gave Gobble a 3.5 overall on likability, which brings my total average on Gobble to a 3.1. And that is my full thoughts on Gobble. I want you guys to please like my page and then go ahead and click on that subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. And I want to see all of your comments. Go ahead and leave me comments down below. I actually also have like extra coupons. I could send it to you if you message me your email. So let me know what you guys think. Did you try Gobble? Did you like it? Do you think there's something that I missed? Let me know. All right, guys, I will see you on my next review, and thank you so much for watching.